Hi everyone, my name is Hayley Donoghue and today I'll be talking about why can disease be considered an economic issue. Firstly, we'll take a look at what diseases and illnesses are deemed a national health priority in Australia. Secondly, I will outline and discuss the economic consequences of disease at a microeconomic level. And lastly, I will discuss why disease is considered an economic issue. The diseases and illnesses which have been deemed a national health priority in Australia are arthritis, asthma, cancer, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, dementia, injury, mental health, and obesity. The economic impacts that disease and illness have at a microeconomic level include impacts on household, companies, and government. If an individual becomes sick and can't go to work, their income may be affected if the person is casually employed. If they don't work, they don't get paid. Or if they're entitled to sick leave, their sick leave balance would reduce. The company where the individual is employed may lose out on productivity. And at a governmental level, if the person accesses Medicare, the government will either subsidise part or full of the medical expense depending on the illness or disease. There are various financial implications of being out of work due to being unwell. Depending on the type of illness, an individual may need additional care or could be unable to work, which could further impact them or those around them financially. The national health priorities in Australia have significant economic impacts at a microeconomic level and are considered an economic issue. If we look at the statistics, according to the NATSEM at the Institute for Government and Policy Analysis in the University of Canberra, the cost of dementia in Australia in 2016 was $14.25 billion, which equates to the average cost of $35,550 per person. According to the Asthma Australia and National Asthma Council Australia, the cost of asthma comprise both economically and as well as burden of disease. The economic costs are $1.25 billion in healthcare system costs, which includes pharmaceuticals and hospitalizations and out-of-hospital expenditure, $1.1 billion in productivity losses, time away from work, $246.4 million other financial costs, including government programs and formal care, and what is considered dead weight efficiency losses, which equates to $635.9 million. According to the submission on the 2016 to 2017 federal budget from the Heart Foundation and National Stroke Foundation, cardiovascular disease is the most costly disease group at $7.7 billion a year. 10.4% on direct healthcare expenditure. It is a major cause of avoidable hospital admissions, so taking up space in our hospitals, and it's forecast to remain the most expensive disease group, projected to rise from $12 billion in 2012 to 2013 to more than $22 billion in 2032. As stated in the Australian Institute of Health and Welfare Canberra, Health Expenditure Australia 2015 and 2016 report, total health expenditure was $170.4 billion. Individuals spend $29.5 billion on health-related expenses before receiving subsidies from the medical expenses tax rebate in 2015-2016. The medical expenses tax rebate in 2015-2016 was $36 million. Although these figures might just sound like a number, it is important to note that disease is considered one of the main economic issues of our time. Thank you.